Ultra banners need to change now more than ever in Dragon Ball Legends. Well, why do I say that? Well, with the release of Ultra Hit as of lately, which was definitely a very surprising release to say the least.
I bet nobody saw Hit coming as a new Ultra rarity character.
Well, yeah, why would we expect another Ultra to drop only about, I don't know, a month after Ultra Gogeta Blue? And then also, remember the fact that we also had LF Android 17 come out only about 2 weeks ago. So the fact that they dropped those two banners and one of them being Ultra Gogeta Blue, which was, I don't know, maybe the single hypest character they probably released in this game's history. How are we gonna be able to summon for another Ultra only about a month later since the last one? You haven't really prepared us properly. Now, this could definitely mean either one of two things. Either one, this was just a one-off thing that they wanted to do just to start the year off with a bang, I guess, to make things more interesting, or this might actually be the start of them changing up the release schedules for Ultras and maybe even making them a bit more often in their releases and all that. Because often if we go back to 2022, they usually tend to release an Summonable Ultra every 3 months apart, basically. But now, who knows, with Ultra Hit only being a month apart, who knows, they can now even be releasing them monthly or even bi-monthly. Now, if I had to choose out of those two options, I'll definitely choose the bi-monthly option. I feel like releasing an Ultra every other month, if they wanted to release them more often, I feel like it would definitely be more likely, just because at that point it would allow them to actually have more time to kind of prepare the Ultras, because they have mentioned many times in the past that Ultra characters definitely do take a substantial amount more time to actually develop compared to just normal Sparkings and LFs, because, well, you have the fancy card art animations, you have the intro animations in game. All that stuff can definitely add up to a lot of extra time that's taken to develop these characters, and therefore I feel like a bi-monthly release schedule will still allow them to have at least enough time to hopefully kind of develop these Ultra characters and all stuff, while still releasing them at a more consistent rate than what they were compared to last year, I guess. So if that's the case, they definitely need to make some changes, preferably in the sense of actually preparing players more properly, in the sense of actually giving out more free Chrono Crystals, and also changing the banners, please, because right now they suck so badly. So first, let's start off with ways they can actually give out more free Chrono Crystals. Very easy way they can do that is just release more raids. Currently right now we have at least 1 raid per month. At the very least, they can make 2 raids per month. That shouldn't even be that hard to do, because sometimes they already do that anyways for like certain celebrations and all stuff. Putting out at least 2 raids per month, at the very least, bare minimum, just from the raids alone, you could very easily get 2,000 Chrono Crystals just from the raids. And again, I know it's only 2,000 Chrono Crystals, but keep in mind, this is just from raids. Obviously, you combine the Chrono Crystals from that, combined with everything else you can grind throughout the month and all, and some of the other ideas I'm going to mention in a bit. It will definitely add up quite a bit extra than just only getting 1,000 Chrono Crystals from the raid each month and all that. So that's a very easy way they can give out some extra free Chrono Crystals. So Legends, if you're listening, very easy way you could do that. Just please, might as well. Now, another way they could actually give out more free Chrono Crystals is for them to actually keep up doing the Stage 30 events that they actually recently brought back, which we used to get a lot back in the day. Every time we had a new LF release, we would get a Stage 30 or even a Stage 50 event release alongside them. And at that point, if you were to beat the whole event, you would end up getting a free 1,000 Chrono Crystals and all stuff. In fact, just talking about this is giving me flashbacks to the OG Full Power Frieza event back in the day when Namek Goku initially released, which yeah, it was not fun anyways. But yeah, back in the day, they would constantly release those events, and just now we had the return of them with the Ultra Hit release. So if they can actually continue to do them every time a new LF releases or a new Ultra releases, that's a very easy way of getting an additional 1,000 Chrono Crystals. And yes, you prefer to want the new characters in order to beat the event, but you can definitely still complete the event even without the new characters. Heck, take me for example. I don't even have Ultra Hit as of right now at the time of recording this, and I was still able to beat the new Stage 30 event with some older characters and all stuff they have in the boost system and all that. It definitely takes a bit longer, but you can definitely clear it still and actually be able to get your extra 1,000 Chrono Crystals. So if they continue that, that's definitely a good step in the right direction for sure. So hopefully they can actually keep that going as a consistent thing moving forward. And the last idea I can come up with as of right now is to actually bring back the revamped story events. It's been quite a bit now since we actually got a revamped story event with the EX Zenkais and all that. I think the last one was actually Green 18, which was back in like August or September of last year. It's been months now. That's a very easy way. Again, just got to go back to the old story events, update them a little bit. At that point, it allows players to grind free Chrono Crystals and also get a free EX Zenkai that, who knows, maybe, yeah, it could not be the greatest, but who knows, it could be a surprising, solid free-to-play option. You never know. I don't know. It depends on the character they Zenkai and how well they do it, but there's a very easy way, at the very least, to grind a good amount of Chrono Crystals from that. So again, if you take that, you actually continue doing the revamped story events, at least bring one out at least per month, at least one per month, then you make the raids more often per month, at least twice per month, and then you actually continue doing these stage 30 events. At that point, combined with everything else you can do in the game, you know, actually doing PvP, tournament of power rewards, mission plan, daily missions, all that stuff. But yeah, just in general, at least you'll be a lot more prepared and you'll be able to get a lot more free Chrono Crystals just moving forward. So those are some very easy ideas. And then again, the other topic is to actually update the Ultra banners, which it shouldn't even be that hard to do, because right now the Ultra banners are just so bad. Yeah, their step up banners cool, but the featured units are terrible. Literally all they put in is like 2021 LFs at max. I don't even think we've had one Ultra banner as of yet that actually has had a 2022 character actually return on it. Not even Bardock or Jiren on them. There's no pity system. There's only one gimmick step with the double Ultra rates, which that's definitely good. Do not change that whatsoever. Legends, I swear on everything, if you actually update that, if you remove that one day, you are actually dumb. You have no brain. What are you doing? So outside of that step, there's no other extra steps, not even a guaranteed EX or higher step. At the very least, you could add that. I don't know, maybe do a guaranteed featured step. I don't know, do something. Like, I'm throwing out ideas here while you guys are clearly, you know, in the dev team are not really coming up with the ideas and actually trying them out, you know? But yeah, as of right now, the banners currently lack all of that, which the LF banners actually have. The LF banners are just going to be way better to summon on because one, the characters are probably just equally as good as the Ultras, and not sometimes even better. The banners are better because the featured listings are just way more valuable. You actually have the pity system. You actually have more perks with the steps to an extent. I will say the only thing that LF banners have is the EX or higher guaranteed. The Ultra banners, I guess, have the double rate Ultra step, which that's definitely good. But again, you could add the EX or higher step to the Ultras. That'll definitely be kind of nice. Add a pity system, because the fact that you can go, because what, on LF banners, you could go 40k Chrono Crystals deep into a banner. You could not pull the new LF, but at least you're still guaranteed to get the new LF at some point with 40k CC, because then at that point with the summon coins, you can then just exchange for a new character. And at that point, again, you're guaranteed the new unit. Unlike Ultra banners, where you could go 40k CC deep and you could legitimately not get the Ultra. There's no way of you guaranteeing yourself the new Ultra within 40k CC, unlike an LF banner, because of the pity system. So please, Legends, that's at least just that. If you're gonna do anything, if you had to do at least one change to the Ultra banners, add a pity system, please. I beg. I don't know, man. Those are some changes I can think of with Ultra banners. Just add a pity system, maybe add some changes to the steps and all that. Make the featured unit listing a lot better. Heck, maybe release some other new characters with the new Ultra, just so that way we're not summoning for one new character. Maybe actually put some other older summonable Ultras actually featured on new Ultra banners, so that way there's even more incentive to summon, because then at that point, not only you're summoning for the new Ultra, but then you can maybe pull this other Ultra that they put in. And then at that point, there's also another way we can actually get dupes, because right now also them just returning their normal banners later down the line, that's also such a bad design. I don't know why they keep doing that, because at that point no one is really going to be enticed to summon for these Ultras when they come back, because their banners just suck. They suck when they initially come out. They're going to suck even more as time goes on. They really need to change that. I don't know. I'm not going to mention anything else because I'm actually kind of getting a bit heated now at this point, but I don't know. If they're going to make Ultras more consistent, I'm okay with it, just as long as they make some changes to the actual Ultra banners and they actually provide more ways of actually giving out more free Chrono Crystals for players to actually grind. So yeah, that's all I gotta say in this video. Definitely let me know what you guys think of my thoughts in this video in the comment section down below. If you enjoy, leave a like down below, and also sub to the channel. We're currently on the road to 2,000 subs, so if you're new around here and enjoy my content, it'd be very much appreciated if you haven't already. The sub to the channel mean a lot to me. But with that being said though, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a great one, y'all.